Okay, how you guys doing out there? My name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of Crystal Edge Technology projection screens using smart technology gain. Alright, so I'm going to say this and I got to get it off my chest. It is what it is. When it comes to business, you have to do what you have to do. Now, it's funny because I got a lot of flack or whatever you want to call it off this Crow Jamie paint, this mix. And a lot of people were saying, well, guess what? You're jealous because he's giving it away for free and, it's going to interfere with your product. Not really. It's not going to interfere with my product. As I said before, I was around when they had the bare silver screen and they had some other kind, the pearlescent, actually free screen paint that you can make from Home Depot. So, so I've been around my first company under Digital One Crystal Screen Paint, and that was the 2.0. Alright, so as I said, I really don't care because, like I said, I got no people who spend a lot of money for their home theater investment and they're just not going to take a $50 screen paint or whatever it may be and apply it to a very expensive home theater setup. See, the difference between my screens and what you're going to see on the market is my screens have already been tested against some of the top and highest screens on the market. And I don't match the screen. I see a lot of people basically showing me demonstrations like, look, I tested against this screen and it just looks just like it. Well, here's the problem. People really don't care if you have a duplicate copy of that screen because chances are they're going to go out and buy the real deal anyway. All right, they want a screen that can outperform it, and that's what my screens do. They outperform these high-end screens on the market. Not only that, my screens have amazing gain capability. They're completely weatherproof, and on top of that, they come with 3 free colors. You know what I mean? My screens are amazing. All right, so like I said, if you want to use a quick fix screen, you don't really care about the color, you don't really care about the contrast levels, you don't really care about the lighting in the environment, your screen fading and washing out, or how it may not work with your projector, then that's the way to go. But like I said, you get what you pay for. And the reason why I'm saying you get what you pay for is because I find all this all too funny, because I've had people come into my channel and go, hey, look, this guy's not doing anything wrong, and he's all he's doing is just giving away a free paint, and he's basically doing something that a lot of companies won't do, and a lot of companies won't basically give their products away for free. You guys, that part right there actually kills me a bit right there, because the reason why people start their own business is to make money, and to make money so they can have a better life. That's what they do. But only that, they introduce a new product, something that allows you to be able to have something a little better. Now, depending on the company, if they're going to charge you more, then they're going to gouge you. If they're going to charge you less, then they're basically giving you a high-tech piece of equipment or performance or whatever it may be, a performance of a product for cheaper. But you have to understand, it's a business, and with a business, it costs money. And when it costs money, the more high-tech, the more advanced it is, the more expensive it is. So this is all an industry. It costs money to do this. But like I said, you get what you pay for. So now, this fellow has now started charging, because a friend of mine contacted me and said now he's charging $50 a quart. Now here's the funny part right here. It's $50 a quart. And this is for those of you, like I said, who really don't care about your projection screen setup, you know what I mean? If you want a quick fix, this is what you want, a quick fix, this is for you. If you're paying $50 a quart, then you might as well just go for the bare silver screen, because it's $25 a gallon. Also, too, I want to add right there, if it's a quart, have you considered the fact that how much does a quart paint? Because some people will apply 2 quarts. Actually, not 2 quarts, but 2 coats onto their screens. See, I have specific instructions in my when you paint my screens, is it requires 1 coat. That's it. 1 coat will paint up to 100 in screen, because I painted up to 100 screen 1 quart, so that's how I know how much it does. I know if it does 1610, I know if it does 235.1, I know that. So this is a question that you have to ask yourself when this particular person is offering you 1 quart. How much can you paint with 1 quart? If you paint more than 2 coats, how much are you going to get out of that? Now you're thinking 100 in screen. If you want to go 120, if you want to go 130, you want to go 150, well then you got to buy an extra quart. So now it's $100. If you want to do if you want to do a 150 inch or 180 inch, then maybe it might be 4 quarts. So you're talking about $200 right there. You see, it starts to add up. So basically, you just spent $200 for a paint that basically can't really cut it when it comes to professional home theater setups. So this is what we're going to do right here. I'm not going to go on and on about this because I can talk all day about this. This right here is the Jamie paint right here, the Crow paint. This right here is the Glidden with the 3 tablespoons of black, and then you have a 1.1. I'm pretty sure his new mix, which I found kind of funny because at first he was giving you guys away the paint for free and you guys were glorifying that. And now with the new mix, the more advanced mix that he so-called has, well, now he's charging you for it. Like I said, that's business. That's the way it goes, people. You remember when the PS4 was giving you their service for free? You remember that? And then they started charging you for it? How much did that tick you off? All right, so let's get this started. All right, so let's go over here real quick. Now, again, I'll explain this again. This right here is the natural color of yellow. See that? That's yellow. Now, you see this right here? This is the Jamie Crow mix. That's not yellow. This right here is a 1.1 white projection screen. It's for those of you who like to say, hey, guess what? My white screen looks amazing. This is what you're getting out of your white screen. I'm using a 3000 lumen short throw projector, and this is what you're getting out of your white screen right there. So that's the difference between my paint and the Jamie mix. Like I said, you get what you pay for. Now, I tested my screens against, I can't say one of the names because basically because there was a court order involved in that nonsense. But I did it against Seymour screens. I did elite screens. I did daylight screens. I did pretty much all of them. Supernova. What's the other one called? Seymour AV. I did Seymour AV. I already said that already. I did the Firehawk G4. That's a really good screen. I'll tell you right now. And one of the things I don't like in his demonstrations, I'm sorry if you don't like this or not, people, but I don't like the fact that he does a lot of his demonstrations in dark environments. I don't like the fact that he really doesn't do angle gain. He really doesn't do other forms of screens. But like I said, to each his own. Like I said, if you want to buy into that being a high performance screen, hey, knock yourself out. It's your screen. And this is why my customers buy from me. Now, here we go again. Now you see this bright, beautiful flower right here? This is yellow. I want you to look at that and you tell me which looks more yellow to you. There is the Dark Silver by Crystal Edge, and there right there is the Jamie paint, and there right there you have your white 1.1 projection screen. As a matter of fact, let's see if I have it here. If I don't have it here, I'll do it in the next demonstration. I doubt if I have it next to me. I never do. I never do. Let me see if I got it over here. Oh yeah, we do have it. Okay. We'll take the Dark Star 9. Very expensive projection screen. Right there, this is Elite Screens right here. And there you go. Okay, so let's move on. As a matter of fact, I'll send back again. Now, like I said, I have people who spend money for their home theater setups. You don't have to have a rich setup. You don't have to have an expensive setup. You got to care about what you want. I mean, either you want a screen that's going to perform well or you want a screen that's going to look like this. It's up to you. You know what I mean? Oh, I've got to go back to this. I'm sorry, I got to go back to this. That couldn't be any more clear, I swear, if I had... Oh my goodness, that could not be any more clear. Hold on, let's go back to it. Alright, do you see this? This is drops of rain. This is what drops of rain look like. Now, we'll go back from a distance. You tell me where you're seeing the picture is incorrect. Alright, look at that. And I said, we're doing this in a fully lit environment. So the thing about it is, here's a problem, like I told people, oversaturation of contrast levels. When you have one gray screen against another gray screen, you see which screen will have the superior form of well-balanced contrast levels. People want to make it sound so easy that you can just take anything, mix it together, and you have an amazing screen paint. No, this is where your product will start to fail you when you're put up against another superior surface. Okay.
Let's go back here again.
Just for those of you who enjoy your white screens, there you go. I'm going to get some more color here. Look at this purple. Well, this is going to look really beautiful. Tell me what you're seeing. Your up close demonstration. Now, some people tell me, why don't you do this with the lights out? Let me tell you something. When you have a screen that can perform this well in a well-lit environment, what do you think it's going to look like when you turn the lights out? Now here we go. Okay guys, well, I'm Kenneth Burr from Crystal Edge Technology Projection Screens using Smart Technology Gain. I hope you enjoyed this video demonstration. Look at the dark star right now. Like I said, these screens have some serious issues when it comes to oversaturation of contrast levels. Look at this right here. So that's a $3,000 screen. There is the dark silver, which is the Crystal Edge. Over here you have the Jamie paint. Look at the color of the blue right here. And then in the middle you have that 1.1 white projection screens. Like I said, you know what I mean? You people can take it any way you want. It is what it is. This is what you get when you basically use an untested screen paint mix. Or basically, if you want to go out and you want to spend $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 for a projection screen, that's going to be oversaturated. It's going to give you a picture like this compared to a picture like this. You know what I mean? It's up to you. It's how you want to do it. But like I said, my customers are satisfied with my product, and I do my best to basically give them the very best. Okay, guys, well, I'm Kenneth Burr from Crystal Edge Technology Projection Screens using Smart Technology Gain. You know, real quick, I know a lot of people are going to look at this and go, you know, it's wrong, you shouldn't be doing this, and you know, this guy is doing us a favor by giving us free paint. It's not free anymore, buddy. It's $50 a quart, and that's what you're paying. So you consider the fact, when I crunch those numbers, the bigger the screen size you're going to go, the more it's going to cost you. So do you really want to pay $200 or $300 for a screen that is going to give you that kind of performance? And like I said, I'm used to this. I've done demonstrations, like I said, against high-end screens on the market, and I've had people who came into my channel with the exact same screens and say pretty much everything under the book. So I'm used to it. Alright, so Kenneth Burr from Crystal Edge Technology Projection Screens using Smart Technology Gain. Thank you.